Hey guys, okay, this is 8.1G and we're talking about our sprint 1. To start off, we can give you an overview of our team. We, as team members, have shown initiative and contributed to multiple tasks to ensure project progress. Now, this has been through various ways of communication and many other things. The team has a clear vision of the website design, which includes the database model as well as the security features, things like the multi-step authentication, or be it, a very secure registration portal. Next, the team has been working on numerous aspects of this project. This includes monetization generated from ads, expanding website infrastructure, and integration of new technology systems. These are aspects that are not very implemented like right now due to lack of funds, but these are very well thought plans for investigators and for investors, more importantly, to go through. We came across a few issues and we can show you how we solved them, so have a look. Now, some of the major issues we had during this program was that one of our team members is currently in Kenya and she has been at a very, very different time zone, which is minus 7 hours. So, organizing the team meetings and that was a very big challenge. When the team has meetings, we do tend to have a difference in opinions, and that does cause a little bit of an obstacle to say when we're trying to get a solution through. But that will not stop us from going through for specific things. One of the team members has been absent from the project's commencement, making it very difficult. The other team members have to take up the extra work, and that makes it a big deal. As much as it sounds to be just a member, it is pretty difficult for just 4 people to divide the work and be good at it. We have been having the end semester, swarm of assignments. We do have solutions to these. We were not completely stuck up. Here's the time difference was a really big challenge to deal with, but we did discuss and organize a suitable meeting time to ensure every team member was available and prepared to have a meeting. We did utilize Microsoft Teams and Discord to have very effective communication between the team members. We communicated privately amongst each others and on the actual team channel. Most of us have not had the chance to really get onto every single meeting due to the time difference, of course, but we do communicate through text messages, which makes it very efficient to get information passed. Another thing we do to manage the time difference issue is we use Google Docs to enable every team member to access and contribute to the project at the same. Having disagreements during meetings is a common thing. We're all human, but it was not a major issue. We decided to discuss and organize a meeting time when everyone is available. We then address the issues of why and where the opinions are different. We try to analyze them, and we have a very flexible and open-minded mentality towards the analysis of these options. We then evaluate it to get the best outcome for the project so that progress in the project and not just get caught up in the middle of these little issues. The next one was the absence of a member and the extra workload. We were sending multiple messages to this team member and we did request their input, but there was absolutely no response. This made it very vague for the rest of the team, as we did not know if we should proceed further or do anything that would make it any better. So after receiving nothing, we decided to assign the member a role that does not negatively impact the progress if not completed. Here are some snapshots of the project logistics so that you guys can have a look how far we've reached as a team. Screenshots from Microsoft Teams. As you can see, there's been constant updates of what's going on, how we can meet up, when we've been setting meetings. This is a screenshot of one of our meetings. This is a Trello snapshot. This is being handled by Bruce Wang and Cameron Water. They have been taking care of the Trello board, as Jackson Tennant has been taking care of the other aspect of the user experience, while I have been developing and working on the prototype. We used Discord as a communication channel as well, which was easier as I could reach most of my teammates there. So here are some screenshots of that. Now, up next is the sprint planning. To meet the highest standards and fulfill all criteria, our sprint planning has detailed user stories with suitable story points. First of all, different job roles had been assigned to every group member with the attempt to maximize the abilities from everyone. We had our first activity as a group on 2nd of May. We had a group meeting with all the team members for brainstorming and getting the blueprint. Ownership roles were settled on that date. On 3rd of May, Bansi Patel began working on an example prototype on Wix, which will be migrated to the database later on. Bruce Wang is working on the JavaScript, React Native, and Flutter in order to make prototype work on multiple platforms. Jackson Tennant is working on the reflection on activities and encouraging us to speed up. Cameron Water is working on the project summary document and thinking of other user stories. The group meeting of Jackson Tennant and Cameron Water today for progress checking and reflection was very successful. Our ownership roles are as follows. Bansi Patel is the back-end developer. Bruce Wang is a Scrum Master and the front-end developer. Jackson Tennant is a user experience and cybersecurity manager, and Cameron Water is our UI and UX expert. Now, we did have our first feature is the account information. The users connect the website to the internet to get an account where they can sign up to the page. This personal account gives them a username, password, and other credentials that can be included or recorded. The tasks behind this was Bansi will link this page to the server by SQL and assist Bruce to create his page on the site. Jackson will be in charge of the user-friendly design language and work it out with Camera. Our second feature is a secure registration portal. Our story here is a repair shop owner wants to create accounts and register their cars in a safe environment on our website where privacy can be protected. Now, the tasks here will be Bansi will link this page to the server and assist Bruce to create this page on the site. Jackson will be in charge of the customer privacy and the firewall of the server. Cameron will follow up the previous design language and build on the UI. The third feature is the enhancement of our search box. A vehicle buyer wants to search for a specific model of a vehicle to see and recall their history. It's displayed from a table with a set of filters or other user-friendly designs. Bansi will enhance the feature from the search box to keep it precise as possible and lead the user to the information they specifically ask for. Bruce will call APIs from authorized vehicle manufacturers to get the relevant data. Our fourth feature is a link with the vehicles and their plate numbers. A new buyer and driver wants to add his or her vehicle to the account. The website can run a rego check and adds it to their profile, which can be removed when sold or transferred later. The tasks here will be that Bruce will call APIs from authorized roads corporations from every state to get the relevant data. Bunsey will create the tables and libraries to sort out and do the collection. Our fifth and final feature is a web notification with a sound. A repair shop owner wants to receive notifications with sound when the account is logged in, so he or she will not miss the latest updates and related breaking news. The tasks we will need to do here is add a repository to implement the sound feature. Jackson will help Bruce to choose suitable notification sounds and provide assistance for triggering conditions. Here's our balanced user story points summary. Visitors and dealers' overall story points are 4. It's essential to attract visitors to access our website daily, and it must be convenient and fast for regular users like car sales dealers. The second one is our repair shop owner overall story points is 5. Owners from repair shops are potential frequent users that we need to grab. More features can be made if they become loyal users. A new buyer and driver overall story points also add up to 5. New buyers and drivers may be rookies about their own car or traffic rules, so we can expand knowledge repository for them if necessary. Here's a list of our resources. And that's our team. There's Bruce Wang, that's Bansi Beja Patel, there's Cameron Frankwater, there's Jackson Alexander Bruce Tennant. Thank you for watching.